You know whose analysis was fucking astute and brilliant and, timely on this issue? I need you to understand this. I'm not even voting. I mean, I'm not even joking. Beanie Boy Tim Pool, who said, why did the recall fail? Because Republicans didn't come out to vote. That's it. And what is he showing for that? How many Republicans voted for Donald Trump in the general election versus how many voters voted in the recall. Now that's brilliant. Why is that brilliant? Because it's so fucking stupid that, like, I really didn't think it's like a child. He's like creative in a way that a child is. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. And by the way, that's at 68%. But that doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. He's like, see, if every single Democrat, if every single Republican that voted for Donald Trump turned around and voted yes on the recall, and then no Democrats actually came out and voted, you know, Gavin Newsom would have been recalled. The irony is that this is at 68% reported.
Recall these nuts.
But, like, he put a red line under this because, and to show that, you know, this is the comparison you should be making. Instead of the fact that a larger percentage of Republicans turned out for the recall than a percentage of Democrats. So he had to underline the dumbass fucking data point so that people didn't accidentally arrive at a conclusion where it was like, wait a minute, this data shows that more Republicans, a higher percentage of Republicans turned out for this election than in comparison to the prior one. Like, how do you own yourself? Tim Pool arriving at the incredible conclusion that a random recall election is not going to motivate people to turn out at the same degree as the fucking general election for the president.
Happy 6 months.
So to the Tim Pool fans, I have to say, dude, if you want to be a fucking idiot, like, Tim Pool is a great person. Tim Pool is the greatest person you can get your knowledge from. You will just always look like a fucking dumbass to anyone that knows a little bit more than you. Not a lot, just a little bit more than you. Someone who doesn't just hyper focus with horse blinders on these two numbers that are outlined, that, like, literally just look at the fucking data that is Tim Pool is presenting himself. There you go.
Has woke. Hassle. Has poggies.
That's not turnout, that's vote percentage. Yeah, no, I'm saying that, like, vote percentage implies that Republicans turned out better in comparison to the fucking Democrats on this fucking recall effort. That's the funny thing.
Third trimester B-Bay.
But if he's going to say if 6 million Republicans turned out, they would have won, that's the point he's trying to make. Yeah, but that's fucking idiotic. They're voting for the president. You can't make a comparison to voting for the fucking president, dude. Like, if 6 million Republicans are turning out, why wouldn't Democrats turn out at the same degree?
Happy 9-month sub anniversary. My wife is 9-month pregnant, due anytime now. She doesn't realize she's not the only one that has been gestating for the last 9 months. Love your work, Hassan. Thanks for everything.
Like, unless
Much
you
love,
literally
Hassan.
think that this is a coherent and intelligent point, which is to say, if every single Republican in the state turned out and none of the Democrats turned out, then the Republicans would win. Which is basically what a baby would write. Like, that's you're a baby. Yeah, exactly. If every single Republican, if every single person that voted for a Republican and no one voted for the Democrat, then yes, the Republican would win. That's not how analysis works, though.
Hassle.
%68% reporting fair point. If you extrapolated, it was likely to fail anyway. Perhaps too many people
Less
fled
than
the state
3.
already, and too many people like being under the boot. I love that. I love that when people pointed out how fucking stupid this analysis was, he was like, maybe it was for some other reason. Or maybe it's because California's a deep blue state, dude. Have you ever thought about that? Yeah, it must have been that too many people fled the state, dude. Incredible. Incredible, brilliant, concise, coherent analysis from Tim Pool, who also had this to say. A man was charged with forgery after being found with 300 recall ballots in his car. So no, widespread is the effective term. Journalism desperately needs a new adjective. Claiming no evidence of widespread voter fraud is deeply misleading. Better would be no evidence of any voter fraud or no evidence of voter fraud. At worst, no evidence of significant voter fraud. Otherwise amounts to lying. So Tim Pool's answer to that is widespread is the effective term. I don't even understand. I guess he's just saying that, like, there is voter fraud because 300 recall ballots was found. So that's enough to, like, what does that mean? Like, what is this semantics? All 300 people were mailed their ballots again so they could vote. Dude had a bunch of other stolen items and they found no political intent involved in the incident. That's neither widespread nor is it voter fraud, Timothy. Was this guy a Dem? Dude, my fucking agent was like, I found myself watching a lot of Tim Pool. Like, he seems like a guy who gives it to both sides. I was like, dude, you stop that right now. What are you saying? Normans still get captivated by Tim Pool's rhetoric where he says, like, he's a liberal. Like, Normans literally still... I mean, I'm fucking calling out my agent right here on the timeline, but goddamn, dude, like...
Only 4 months left until I can say something dumb and get banned.
I'm not going to fire my agent. Shut the fuck up.